be here on Alternative Buffalo 1077 and 1047. If you like what you heard by Sarah tonight, check her out at Sarah Elizabeth Music on Facebook and Twitter. Now is the fun time of the show. I am joined by Into the Wake. What's going on, guys?
What is happening, Lexi? Thanks for having us tonight.
Oh, absolutely. Why don't you guys introduce yourselves for me?
My name is Greg, and I play guitar and sing in Into the Wake.
And my name is Mike, and I play guitar.
I didn't know if that was like a guitar and, but you're good. Well, thanks for coming out, guys. I'm super excited to hear from you tonight, but tell me a little bit about the band.
Yeah, we're super pumped to be here. We've been a band for about a year and a half now. We originally kind of got together through some mutual friends. I actually reached out to a drummer who I played with probably 5 or 6 years ago in a band, and just said, "Hey man, you want to get back together?" And we started texting, and I'm like, "All right, yeah, where do you live? I want to meet up." And he texted me his address. I'm like, "Dude, we live on the same street."
Oh, really?
So yeah, we lived on the same street for probably a year and didn't even know it, which is kind of weird to say. But yeah, I went over and jammed, and Mike was there, and they were playing with a singer, and we just kind of decided, well, let's just start playing some covers for fun, and then we started writing music, and the rest is history right now.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like you guys have been pretty actively going for a while now too, so it seemed to kind of work its magic pretty quickly.
Yeah, we're definitely aggressive when it comes to our workload. We want to stay busy, so we just constantly want to be playing shows and being active on social media and trying to reach out, to people and talk about what our music's about, and just like to have fun with it.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, with that, does a crazy practice schedule come into play?
Yeah, I mean, we all work different work schedules, so it's always day to day on texting each other and seeing who's doing what at what time, and whether that's 1 in the afternoon or 10:30 at night, it's always changing.
Yeah. So, have you had any complaining neighbors at night?
Well, luckily we recently moved into a practice space, so we can get pretty loud there and get wild and not have anybody knocking on the door or the police showing up.
That's awesome. Now, I know you guys got 3 songs for me. Tell me a little bit about this first one.
The first one we're going to do is called Broken Walls. It's probably one of the first songs that we wrote as a group.
Yeah, I wrote it in my basement before you even joined.
Yeah, and it just kind of caught me, and it was right around the time where kind of the election was starting to heat up a little bit, and our current president was kind of mouthing off about his views on building a wall, and that's kind of what the song is about. It's kind of our take on our thoughts on the current administration, how we feel about everything that's kind of going on in this current climate. So
awesome. All right, I can't wait to hear it. This is Into the Wake here on Localized.
we wage our war with social medicine. We breathe the hate through daily spin. When's enough enough?
I've had enough.
When will we win?
When will we win?
You build your
I
walls
watch you build your walls
to hide within. Brace yourself for impact. Is this the best we have? Solve the problems no one ever wins. Broken walls is all we'll be. Broken walls, some false promises. We the people, we the sin. You feed them self-righteousness. The skin turns
I
green
watch your skin turn green
with every sin.
with every sin.
Can't you see the smiles
Never saw the smile
through the crooked teeth? Brace yourself for impact. Is this the best we have? Broken walls and false promises. Brace yourself for impact. Is this the best we have? Solve the problems no one ever wins. Broken walls, it's all we'll be. Broken walls, some false promises.
Into the Wake here on Localized. Guys, that was great.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You have a really powerful voice there, Greg.
Sometimes I get a little loud.
No, it was awesome. So I know you guys said a little bit before the show when we were talking, you guys are heading into the studio soon.
We are. We're looking to go in November. We're really excited. We have 3 or 4 songs kind of right now that we're feeling really good about, and we're looking forward. Hopefully in January we'll have some new stuff out. One of the songs we're actually going to play a little bit later tonight.
Oh, awesome. So as far as like putting this together, how has been like the songwriting process and like putting everything together, knowing you're heading into the studio, Ben?
Fiki.
Oh, we always come up, me and Greg kind of go back and forth, shooting ideas back and forth, and go to our practice spot, and we'll kind of record some ideas ourselves and kind of play with arrangements and parts and all that fun stuff, and kind of come up with the best product that we can.
Yeah, I think we started like any punk band, just kind of hammering songs out in a room super loud, fighting noises, and we've definitely taken a different approach to writing over the past couple of months. A lot of acoustic guitars, a lot of just kind of text messages back and forth, and files being shared, and layers being added, and definitely just taking a totally different approach than what we've normally done, or especially anything that I've ever done in a band. Usually it's just we fire off something, we're like, yeah, that's sweet.
Yeah, well, I've only ever been in punk bands. It's usually everything's written right then and there, and there's no changes, and so this is different, that there's adaptations and stuff going on all the time.
So you're taking your time with it, for sure.
Yeah.
Do you think that helps as far as like putting everything together like more cohesively?
Yeah, because I think, where we started, we like the first EP, when you listen to our EP, We Are the Light, which is on Bandcamp, it's definitely sonic-y and it's very guitar-driven. We listen to a lot of bands like Thrice and Brand New and stuff that maybe is a little more dissident at times. This has definitely allowed us maybe to take a little bit of that approach, because I think all along that's what we've been going on, but we definitely have been a guitar-driven band in the past.
Yeah. Now, I know you said in the last couple of months you guys have kind of like, you're changing a little bit. Now, when you go play live shows or even stuff like this, do you like kind of have that disconnect between your older stuff and your newer stuff, or do you think it kind of is showing your growth?
Yeah, I mean, I think it meshes well, because we're definitely a energetic band, but at times like we can get super melodic and kind of moody, and then bring it back up again, and then take it back down. And kind of push the pace where we kind of feel necessary. I think it kind of brings a cool, aspect to the live show. We start with a song that actually is just me singing, and it's a couple verses, and then it gets super heavy, and then we kind of go from there. So
Yeah, kind of create a journey from start to finish during the set, rather than just a collection of songs kind of copied and pasted together.
Yeah, absolutely. So I know you said you're taking a little break from playing out live now, but where has been like some places you've been playing in the area where have been like your favorite like local areas to play?
Well, we're super bummed that the Waiting Room is gone,
Yeah.
as I think most of Buffalo is. That was definitely our favorite spot to kind of hang out, and we definitely had some great shows, and we can thank Dennis Ferry from After Dark for really being on our side, and you for supporting us on the radio.
Thank you.
But yeah, Waiting Room's definitely been a cool spot for us. Sugar City, down on Niagara Street, is definitely a really cool spot to play.
Mohawk as well.
Mohawk as well. Just, that's one of those spots that's kind of unexpected. You wouldn't expect it to be there, and we've played some of our favorite shows, I think, there, and with some of our favorite bands.
Definitely.
So.
And who are some other local bands you guys have been playing with recently?
We played with Super American. We played with, who else?
Head North is another big band that we like a lot.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, we're friends with a ton of bands, so we kind of just all support each other.
Yeah, absolutely. I will say, like, just from, like, doing this show, it's fun to have different bands on that just mention, like, a bunch of different bands I've worked with, because it's like you see, like, back and forth, both sides of it, and everyone seems to get along pretty well.
Yeah,
So
our boys in Kill the Clock, too.
Yeah.
Don't want to leave them out.
Oh, yeah.
They've definitely been sweethearts to us, and have helped us out with a couple shows. We played Fredonia a couple weeks ago, so
First time.
Did you play up at BJ's?
No.
We actually played in their basement.
Oh, okay.
They have their own kind of promotion company and kind of do their own thing, but it was awesome. We played with a couple bands from out of state, and it was. I haven't played a basement show in probably 10 years.
Yeah.
You're going to
And
do
there's
it. You got to do it in Fredonia.
Yeah, there's probably 40 kids there, so it was a good time.
It's the only place.
Yeah, absolutely. So I know you got two more for me. Tell me a little bit about this next song.
This next song we're going to play is on the EP. It's called Death of a Parent. Kind of comes from a spot, at least for me, it's a very personal song. I have 2 children and a beautiful wife at home, so it kind of changes things, having children, and it definitely kind of put me in a spot where I'm like starting to really think about mortality a little bit more, and it's definitely, kind of trippy when you think about that. When you're a young kid kind of running around doing your thing, you kind of lose sight of some stuff, but definitely put some stuff in perspective about what's important in life and having, your loved ones around and stuff like that. So.
Right. Alrighty. Well, this is Into the Wake here on Alternative Buffalo.
Afterlife is always consuming. At least I know I still feel something. I wake up in cold sweats. I wake up in cold sweats with a troubled mind. At least I know I still feel something. And when I meet Peter, will he let me in the gates? How can I explain these sins? And all I hope is you feel like me. 'Cause I don't feel a goddamn thing. I feel the dirt raining down on me. I think about my 2 girls in grass growing over me. We gather here today to celebrate. God, is this all that
Mike here on Localized on Alternative Buffalo 107.7 and 104.7. Guys, that was great.
Thank you.
So tell me a little bit about, I know you had music up on social media now. Where can we find that?
It's all over the place. You can get it iTunes, Spotify, Bandcamp. Just search Into the Wake. It's pretty straightforward. We have a 5-song EP on there that we recorded last year with Jay Zabricki at GCR. And that's who we'll be recording with again.
Now, as far as the kind of estimated arrival of the new EP, when are you thinking?
Hoping for January. That's our goal right now. We're not going to rush anything at this point because we're kind of really excited what we got dialed in. So we just really want to make sure at this point everything is kind of perfect.
And then as far as like future plans, going to get back into the show game soon?
100%. Yeah, 100%. Like I said, we're just kind of laying low right now, but we're actively always searching. So if you are a promoter out there and looking for us to play or like what you hear tonight or like what you hear on any of our social media, definitely hit us up. Into the Wake, Buffalo at gmail.com.
And you guys keep your social media pretty active on when you are playing and things like that, right?
Yeah, we're always on there. Probably to the point of annoyance to some people, but I don't really care.
I liked how earlier you're like, we're pretty aggressively getting ourselves out there. I liked that term.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're having fun right now. This is definitely something that a year ago was probably pretty unexpected, I think, for all of us. But we're doing it for fun, and like I said, we're just we want to get our music out there. We want to meet people, and we've already met a ton of amazing people out there. So this has been an incredible experience.
Awesome. Well, I know you guys got one more for me. Thank you guys so much for coming out.
Thanks for having us, and thanks for being such a sweetheart and supporting us over the past couple of weeks.
Yeah, absolutely. And good luck going into the studio. Definitely keep me in the loop, and we hope to see you guys again.
Absolutely.
Alrighty, what's this last one you got for me?
This last one is called Black Mass.
Alrighty, this has been Into the Wake on Alternative Buffalo. We got the Toy Box Brigade coming in a little bit, and a lot more local music till 9. But thanks, guys.
Oh, what a bitter reminder of the shallow lives we lead. Well, how quickly we soon forget that we're all cowards and thieves. Looking for the distance between right and wrong. Suddenly everything's changed, and I can feel you in the black mass with my head between my hands. I look up towards the sky and scream. An abomination through the grave, as we're all tried in rough seas. Well, we held hands with clenched fists, looking for the exits, once and flee, drenched in white. Looking for the distance between right and wrong. Suddenly everything's changed, and I can feel you in the black mass with my head between my hands. I look up towards the sky and scream. Looking for the distance between right and wrong. Suddenly everything's changed, and I can feel you in the black mass with my my head between my hands, look up towards the sky and scream.
Those stations play 15 minutes of
Guys, that was awesome.
Awesome.
You guys are great.
54 minutes of music.
So cool.
And listen
Did I cut off